Want to know the secret weapon that top brands use to attract customers and skyrocket their growth? Well, I'll tell you, it's simpler than you may think. Hi, I'm Candace Spears. I am the founder of Floor23 Digital, and we are the makers of Floor23 Innobear, contest management software that is used to design, manage, and host contests worldwide. Our work has been known by some top brands themselves, if NASA rings a bell, as we've designed tons of contests for them over the past 3 years. So today, in this video, we are going to uncover why contests are so powerful and what you can take away and what you can do to implement this power into your own business or organization. In this video, we're going to explore the key benefits of contests. We're going to bust some common myths and show you how to create campaigns that can actually get results. Let's go. Let's start by looking at the power of contests. First thing, contests drive engagement and excitement. I don't know when the last time is you've entered or participated in a contest, but I will tell you this, for me, myself, and for tons of people on this planet, when there is a prize that is enticing, or there is a competitive element involved, depending on who you are, competition, people go crazy for it, or again, just really good prizes or the potential opportunity to win something, contests can be super powerful in engaging participants, engaging your target audience. Second, contests generate leads and potential customers. Now, you may be thinking, well, yeah, but in any contest, I'm just going to get people who just want to get, something for free. And that's true. That's very true. With any contest, you will always have some people who are just entering because, hey, I have the possibility of winning something. Let me go. But what you need to know is you never know if that's something that they have entered and they have won. That something may be just the start and seed planted in them for them getting to know your brand, for them getting to know who you are. They were after one thing, but they got something else when they came. So regardless of if they're just looky-loos entering your contest, or more often than not, you have people who are genuinely interested in what you have, and this is a way for them to experience you. Contests can be super powerful for driving those leads and that next set of potential customers. Next thing, contests can boost brand awareness and reach. So when you've got a contest, especially one that's so good, people can't resist entering, oftentimes they also can't resist telling other people about it. And so the more people you have tell about your contest, your brand is spreading and spreading and spreading. And again, people are coming to know, never mind if they don't even share it. You've got people who are coming to know and experience you in a very fun way. So having that brand awareness, having that reach, being able to have something fun that you can share that is attached to your brand, super, super powerful. Next thing, contests foster loyalty and customer advocacy. So if you have a customer base that has been hanging out there and they've been rocking with you for a while, or maybe you've got some new ones that have come in and they've gotten a chance to interact and experience your business, your brand. Maybe they like you, maybe they don't quite like you yet, or it's too early to tell. Having a contest as this separate thing that just is able to engage people who are your current customers is really powerful, because now you're stepping outside of, if it's a service you deliver, that's one thing, that's one track. If it's a product you give them, yeah, that's one thing, that's one track. But here's a way to say, hey, come play with us over here because you're a customer, or come play with us over here with this product that you have sitting on the shelf, or with this service and this transformation that you've now experienced. Come play with us in this thing where you can win this thing or whatever it is, right? It's another track of engagement that keeps your existing customers, your existing audience that's already rocking with you, keeps them engaged in a new, fun way. Keeping people talking about your business or organization Never a bad thing. We want them talking. A contest can give them something to talk about. All right, now let's bust a few contest myths, okay? So the first one is that contests are too expensive. I don't know why, but this is a common one that pops up. Sometimes people feel like they can't do contests because, well, I don't have thousands of dollars to give away, and I don't have, money to go buy this fancy prize. They're just too expensive. But I will tell you, there are lots of contests that you can do that require very little. So take a look at some of these brands. So you see these brands, these businesses, they are simply giving away their product. And if you are in business and you currently have a product or you have a service, you have something that can be given away. You just need to have a fun and engaging way to be able to do it. So you have what you need. So let's bust that myth. Now, the next myth is that contests are only for big brands. We know this is not true, can't be true. But oftentimes, especially when you see the big brands bringing contests to life, and there are a lot of big brands that do it. Think about Super Bowl time, memorable contests like the Doritos Challenge, McDonald's Monopoly game type contest, if you ever participated in. Sometimes people think, oh, those are beyond our reach. We can't do that type of contest. But as you can see here, you've got small businesses that engage in contests all the time. So again, you've got the opportunity to use what you have today, maybe what you offer, or small incentives to be able to launch your contest right now. It's not just for the big brands. This one actually might have a little bit of truth to it, depending on how you're doing your contest. So contest, if done in the traditional method and you are not using some software like our particular software, Floor23 Innobear, to do some of the automation, it can be time consuming to manage. We at Floor23, as we've looked at and designed Innobear, right? Innobear was designed based on our own experience with contests, and we know what it is to do traditional contests and have to manage things like, okay, how do we keep track of all the entries that have come in? Maybe you're submitting on one platform. Maybe you want to raise up a specialty website that showcases some things. Maybe you want to collect submissions from people. How do we make sure that the people that we need to have judges, they judge it and they see it and we keep track? It can be a nightmare, but we've simplified a lot. So first thing you want to do, define clear goals for your contest, clear goals and clear targets. So think about things like, how many participants do you want to get in on the contest? What exactly is the goal of the contest? Do you want to grow your particular social media platform? Are you trying to engage your customer base? Are you trying to launch a product and get more brand awareness? There's lots of different goal options that you can choose. So get settled on what it is and what your target participants look like. Second thing you want to do is you want to choose the right contest for your type of objective. Okay, so if it is your objective to really increase your brand awareness, and you're planning to do like a marketing campaign where you want to have a bunch of different voices and sort of social proof around your products, then maybe you want to think about a contest that involves the participants submitting something. Maybe they're reviewing a product of yours that they already have. Maybe they're existing customers. They're reviewing a product of yours that they already have, and you want them to submit a video reviewing a product. And maybe there are other pieces with that. You're judging maybe their creative elements or whatever it is. If your objective long-term is to be able to have a bunch of social proof, that type of contest where they are submitting something like a video is something that you can have and use later on in future campaigns. So really know your objective of your contest so you can do the right type of setup for it. Third thing, you really want to offer a prize that resonates with your audience. Okay, because you want something that they can salivate over a bit, but it makes sense for them. So, for example, if you were doing a contest where you were reaching out to a bunch of people who, let's say that they were, let's give them an occupation. Let's say you're reaching out to a bunch of people who loved bike riding and they are bikers, and you've got like a bike brand for bike gear and all this other stuff. You probably don't necessarily want to put out a prize that's something like, hey, we're going to have you win this free romance novel for you to win and enjoy on a bike ride, right? That makes no sense, right? If that's your audience and you know they love bike riding and you have a bike gear business, why not put together, maybe it's an ultimate riding experience. Well, you'll allow them to ride an upcoming bike that you're going to release, or maybe you put together this whole travel experience where they take their bike and they go somewhere and they stay in a hotel for a while, or maybe they win a swag pack of bike gear. There's so many different options. What's important is that you have a prize that is relevant so that your audience is really engaged. They say, yeah, okay, let me get into this. This is up my alley. This is what I need. Number 4 is you want to promote your contest effectively across multiple channels, right? Think about social media. You think about email marketing. And even with social media, remember there's so many different channels. Don't stress yourself over all the channels, but where are you? And more importantly, where are the people that you're trying to reach? So get social media in action, get some email marketing in action. Even think about your own outreach to your, maybe there's a friends and family network and you're clear about, hey, we've got this contest. It's perfect for XYZ participant. Use multiple channels, right? On your website. Don't just rely on one, because your participants, and this is like marketing 101, right? Your people can be in multiple places. Understand where your perfect participants are and make sure that you are out there on those channels promoting your contest there. All right, lastly and most importantly, track your results and measure your return on investment. So when we're doing a contest, just like any other marketing tactic, that's what it is, right? A contest can be used in many different ways, but in this case, we're using it as a marketing tactic. You always want to know if you are getting the return on the investment that you are putting in. So know things like how many participants came in, how many registered versus how many actually, if there was a submission, how many actually submitted. If there were certain entry actions, how many actually completed certain entry actions. And depending on what your entry actions were, let's say you wanted them to comment on a post that you had out on Instagram as an entry action. How many people actually did that? How many post comments did you get? How many submissions did you get? How many visits to a Facebook group did you get? How many, whatever your entry actions that you wanted, measure those things. So you can look back and say, all right, so for the investment that we did in getting this contest set up, getting it marketed, our time or the team's time to get it done, here's what we got in return. And you can look at that and say, all right, yay or nay, do we need to do this on an ongoing basis? Or do we need to do this a few times a year? Should we be doing a contest every month? Having that data will make it very clear for you whether or not this is a winner and it's something that you should continue to have in your marketing bag ongoing. Now, are you ready to unlock the power of contests for your business? If so, I'm going to invite you to join our Floor23 Innobear waitlist for early access. So you can just go to floor23digital.com and request an invitation. Do be aware that our earliest access spots are very limited in waves. So you want to go in, get signed up, join the wait list so you could be among the first to check out Innobear and use it to get your contest moving and grooving. All right, thanks for watching. I will talk to you again soon.